Yo, what's going on? What's hood? What's good, everybody? Welcome back to another Saturday night of the Virtual Man Cave podcast. It's the usual crew minus a few, so if you don't know, you're about to find out. I got my good brother Leo, superhero Leo over there representing, you know what I'm saying, Thun Thun. You know what I'm saying? He gonna speak the Thun language later on at night, let you know what it is, God body. You know what I'm saying? Illuminati want my soul and my body, yo. You know what I mean? Up next, we got my good brother D Rigger, aka Unk, the triple OG of the crew, keeps it true. Yo, last but not least, you got me, man, brother Jay from around the way, yo. What's good, fellas, yo?
Long week, bro. Good to be here.
Word. Yo, shout out to the rest of the team, man. MLB, Nate the Great, yo. Shout out to the Panamanian professor, Arthur Sobers. Shout out to the chef, you know what I'm saying? And shout out to the mayor, man. You know what I'm saying? They all doing what they do, you know what I'm saying? So it's the cave. You just got the, you know what I'm saying, three the hard way tonight. You know what I mean? Pause.
Yeah, that was crazy. That was
One
crazy.
more time, yo. One more time, yo.
That was wild.
I had to follow it up though, but you know, it was a saying back in the day, yo, three the hard way. You know what I mean?
You said it again, Leo, twice, yo.
I'm just saying, like,
You
it
are
was
just
a
saying
saying.
it. You said it. You said it
Whatever. Pause, man. You ain't gonna get me, man. I don't care.
That's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, Unc, what you eating though, man? I see you over there.
Gummy bear, no, I can't put it up there. We might get fucking.
That look like prunes.
I ain't putting. Yo,
nah, that look like a prune. Leo, didn't that look like a prune?
No, okay, hold on.
I told you I'm be eating prunes. I knew that shit. All old motherfuckers be eating prunes. I'm trying to front like, yeah,
They look like a fucking
that ain't no
prune
old nigga thing.
There's a prune in there. Wait, the camera. They put the
You don't even know where your camera's at. You over there eating prunes, Joe.
It's on the side somewhere. I don't know, bro.
It's all right though. But nah, man, it's just us three, so we just gonna have, you know what I'm saying, a light dope show. You know what I'm saying. We got to keep the show moving, keep it rocking and rolling. We got fans, we got supporters, we got people that rock with us. That they want to see they want to see the show no matter who.
Cause we in what, Jay? Was it season 2?
Season 2, episode 2. Right, Leo? You know what I'm saying? Season 2, episode 2, baby. We here.
He counting, bro. He counting. That's crazy business. I hear that.
Come on, man. You know we trying to work on production and whatnot. So if you want to help us in what we got going on, you see the Cash App down there. It's the $ Virtual Man Cave, yo. We need those donations, man. Help the brothers out, man. But yo, Leo, what's good, man? What's going on with your week, man? Anything exciting in your world, Joe?
Same shit, different day, bro.
Leo, you ain't talked about it in a minute, and I'm kind of a little bothered, bro, because I don't know if you be just doing it now, or it was it just a thing for a second. What's going on with you and that e-bike, bro?
Oh, I told you my shit is I gotta fix that shit.
Come on, man. Batman can't go long without the Batmobile.
I know.
I want to know how long is this going? What this is? Yo,
I'm probably gonna let that shit rock again. It's cold now, so I don't give a fuck about my e-bike right now.
But if you got out
that's why you supposed to lay it up, Leo. Yo, you can't have the best bike in the streets and not ride it in the winter. You supposed to lay up.
Must have if the bike is broke. Why the best bike broke?
Leo, you gotta get the whatchamacallit, son. You gotta get the Under Armour thermal, the hoodie, and the windbreakers, son. You good money, bro.
Listen, nigga.
Shit. Let's go.
Get the biker face mask and stuff like that. You good, man.
If I wasn't in love,
the Punisher.
If I wasn't in love with New York so much, I would be the fuck up out of it. I hate cold, bro. I would be anywhere that's hot all the time.
Wow, bro.
Oh man, really? I don't know.
I'm disappointed
in the fucking cold. Hell no.
Yo, you know why? You know why I asked Leo what he do this week? Why if his week was exciting or not?
What it?
because his favorite group, his favorite rapper dropped the album. You know what I mean? And you know what I'm saying? That's and Leo ain't gonna talk about it, yo. That's wild, Leo. If you don't know what we talking
If
about,
it,
man.
yeah. Clear him up, cause even Leo look like
Mob Deep.
I don't
Nah,
know if I really want
I
to
just
say
thought
too
we
much.
was just gonna talk about that shit later, nigga. I ain't thought I was
What's
supposed to
later?
just.
You supposed to, you heard him. That's the
You
lead in. Did you hear the
that's the
lead in?
plug
That was
in.
the lead in. That was the lead into it,
That's what
Leo.
we trying to do. That was the assist. I was trying to
See,
alley
Jay,
you.
that means that the show was working. We
Yeah, that
tried to
shit went.
get him into that shit. He ain't
That shit
into it
totally
yet.
went over my head. My
He
You know
bad.
what I'm
went
saying? You see
Turn,
boom. That's
how you
turn,
weak
turnover,
ah.
nigga. Turn,
turn over. It went
turnover,
up
nigga.
down, Joe. He fumbled.
I
I
ain't
gave
even.
him no
I ain't
look.
even attempt to catch the ball, nigga. That is turnover,
Look.
nigga.
Leo looked left. He threw it over his back
Yeah,
shoulder like
you faked me out on that
ah
fake pass,
You know what I'm
cause
saying?
I didn't know what was going on.
ah.
I hit him with the
You
I
and the
came through with
CB
the
were
alley
like, what the
oop.
fuck? Yeah, we said, what
Ah,
the fuck?
Yeah, I was. Yeah.
All
yeah.
right, fill him in now. Let's go, Jay. Since he caught up now. Now he on
Nah.
it now. Let's
But
go. Let's go.
I guess the first topic of discussion, because you know what I'm saying, I ain't gonna front, we were talking about this behind the scenes real fast. So listen, if you guys subscribe to the Patreon account, when we get our Patreon account, when we make one, then you get the behind the scenes stuff. Because you know what I'm saying, you gonna get the good fly
Nah,
stuff.
that was none of that. That was wild, Jay. That was good too. I like that.
You
when
know what I'm saying?
when we get it, when we get it.
Manifestation. Man, gotta
Word
manifest.
up, word up. All right,
You know
fill
what I'm
him in
saying?
now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's
But
go.
nah, all jokes aside, we was behind the scenes backstage. We was talking about the Mobb Deep album that just dropped. And you know, we was all saying, well, I was saying there was one track that I didn't. It's not that I didn't like it. It's just that it wasn't my favorite. I tried to go through the album real fast to listen to it, to skim through it, to see if I could find it. I couldn't find it, so that really lets you know that it's really not that bad of a song. It just wasn't, in my opinion, my particular, you know, a song that I wanted to hear. I think that P was sounded good on. But overall, I think the album was dope. You know what I mean? A straight listen through. Didn't skip any tracks or whatnot. But I'm gonna give it up to the main, you know, the top Prodigy fan. You know what I'm saying? The hip hop historian of the crew. You know what I mean? Leo, man, what was your thoughts
just
on
them guys. Just them guys.
Just them guys. It's only them.
just
Um,
them.
you ain't hear the album, Monk? You listen to it?
Nope.
I'm gonna give a fuck about no Mob Deep.
I really don't.
I know he don't.
Oh.
That's why I said that.
Yo, if
but
Mom Deep ain't
but I
saying
did
Purple Rain,
but I have to say this. No. Don't trip me like that. I just ain't never been a fan of Mob Deep. Shook Ones was I like that, but yo, bro, I'm West Coast. I'm sorry. I can't deal with it. I
Leo,
can't
you
deal with
gotta
the New York
understand.
shit.
Uncle's
Other than Wu,
already
I
other
keep
than
Uncle's
Wu
forgetting
already
Tang,
Unc from
other
the.
than Wu Tang, I can't fuck with y'all. I can't.
Uncle's already 65 years old when Mobb Deep was dropping hits.
Nigga,
You
Yeah.
know what I mean?
everybody was 65 years old when
No, he
Mob Deep was
wasn't. No,
dropping his.
Me and Leo was not.
That was 30 years ago, nigga. Now look at you 55
Come on,
year
Slim.
old bums. What are you doing to me? Don't do that. Y'all ain't that much younger than me. Oh, actually, yes, y'all are. Y'all like 20 years.
Illuminati want my soul and mind and my body, yo.
I
Come
just
on,
look good.
shit.
I just look good for my age. Y'all look older than me. Jay, you definitely.
Oh, damn, Unc. Why you do us like that?
We
Yo,
do. Look at
Leo,
y'all.
Leo, Leo, Leo. I don't know what he's talking about. He's delusional right now.
Listen, if I picked up my being black nigga, I could go for like 33, man.
If I put in my bed black, I go for 32. What you think?
Yo, why you gotta get a high pitch voice? Voice now. I was gonna mimic it, but I couldn't. If I keep my voice in few plays, it'd be 50
Man,
young
good luck
cute.
then. You can do it. You can do it. I'm good at it. That's what I'm just saying. All right, man. Back to Prodigy. No. Actually, like
Now,
I said, I've never been. I've never much been a Prodigy fan, but I know that this was one of those really anticipated hits, uh, as far as albums is concerned, because it had Nas producing a lot of the. I thought he was doing like a couple of tracks on there. Is he producing the whole album?
Nah, he just dropping it on the
Just a
Master
couple of songs
label.
on it, right?
He
So
ain't produce shit though.
yeah, but like you said, I mean, Jay said he only listened to it once. Leo, like you said, you the master. You like these ones. Like you said 2 times in a row. You got any personal favorites?
Shit, I've been listening to that shit on repeat since that shit came out. Um, I don't know. I could be biased. I might have a biased ear, but I think the album, yeah. Besides one track, I think that shit dope as fuck. It's only
Now,
one song I don't like
what
on
track
there.
you don't like, Leo?
I forgot the name. That shit with the chick singing on the hook.
You know,
I
some
can't
some
find
music
it.
in the back time. Yeah.
Yeah, and featuring Nas, because Nas is on two joints, but the one with Nas and the chick, I don't like that shit.
So only the only remaining member is hitting them. They not doing any of this AI bringing his voice back shit on the album, are they?
Nah, those is his real
So,
vocals.
so Nas is on 3 tracks, and I think the one you're talking about is "Love the Way."
Hold on, no, hold on. I don't think it's
Because
love.
he's on Porter, excuse me, Porter Henny, and
Isn't that
down
the
for you.
song? Porter Henny, isn't that the song?
Nah, it's 3 of them. Is he got down for
Nah,
you
it's the down for you joint.
or the down for you one?
Yeah, I don't like that shit.
Okay,
But
Uh,
besides
Le-
that,
so hey Leo, so that's the only commercialized one on there, ain't it?
nah.
That's for the masses, ain't it? If Leo don't like it, it's for the masses.
both of them shits and the other one, the love the way. Both of, yeah, I don't like both of them shit.
I'm telling
They
you, those are
can't do
gonna
that
be the
shit. I don't
cuts.
know why they be trying that shit. All that they be trying that commercial shit. And it always I don't like that shit, bro.
Cause
That's
they
that
gotta.
radio. That's that radio
Yeah,
shit, bro.
and that's funny
That's
because
that funk never flex shit.
that's
That's
the
that funk.
second video they dropped for the album too.
Definitely for the
You
fucking
know,
Oh,
masses,
word.
bro.
yeah,
Yep.
I don't
That
know.
So
wasn't done.
what
That wasn't
they
done for black
what they
people.
doing
That's
for
done for everybody else.
what they doing for the videos as far as since Prodigy's not here? How they
I ain't
doing the
watch it.
video?
When I seen what song it was, I ain't watch it. I don't like the song, so I ain't
Come
even
on,
watch that.
son. You know that's your love song for 2025. That's your love ballad, son.
Shit.
That's your new Hey Lover.
They actually still make videos for these songs.
Yeah. Damn, Unc, what you think?
I don't be watching
Videos is
television.
extinct now?
I don't watch
He said,
television.
Unc said, since they took video music box off the air, I ain't been watching no video.
Word up. What's that late night? What's that late night? Is that the late night one, Jay? Is that the late night one where you can watch all the dirty video?
He
Yeah, I
said,
remember that.
when soon as Ralph McDaniels retired, I retired too. I was
Oh, okay, been watching videos since video music.
Since the video box. Remember video box? Yeah, since video box.
Listen, Unc ain't listened to the radio since DJ Red Alert
Call it
went off
in, so
air.
they can put it in. Yeah, go in
Oh, nah,
there.
that was something different. The box, I remember
Or
that.
yeah, or order that, put
That
that
was
shit
yeah,
in,
that was
put that shit in on the remote control. You be there all night, like, God damn it. Oh, I
Luke,
got it.
Luke Doodle Brown was number one on that shit for like 5 years. It was never not number one.
That was the last time, bro.
Yo,
After that, I gave up.
kids from this generation don't know how funny and how stressful it was we had to go through just for entertainment to watch TV, yo. Like, something as
Yo,
simple, like, how everything now, we can stream everything, right? We can watch anything that we want at our fingertips.
you just gotta understand that
Remember,
technology is a mug, bro, and
it
we
is.
have grown
But
as a
remember two
society,
things.
and we still
Remember,
behind.
remember two things, yo. Remember the TV guide? First, you had the paper one. And then when technology moved on, you had the one on cable that kept scrolling. So if you missed your channel, you just had to sit there for the whole ride and watch everything until it went back around.
I missed
Man,
the
I
TV
never
guide was the best. That was the best thing to read ever,
I
cause you
never
could find
used either
evidence.
of them shits.
You never
you ain't never
used the
used
TV
them?
guide.
Wow, you real,
Listen,
Leo.
nigga, from the minute I learned how to use a remote control, I've been channel surfing ever since, nigga. No fucking TV guy, nigga. I find what I like, I stop right there, nigga.
Not me. I like all right.
Commercial,
So I know
commercial come on, I start surfing and I'm liable to never go back to that other shit I was
exactly.
watching because I started watching something else
Exactly.
that I
It's
like.
done. As soon as I see a commercial, I'm out.
Always, bro. Okay. Yo, you know
So
what's funny though?
the more
But
channels
Leo,
came about, the more I never watched the full show in
but
like a lot of years.
The TV guy gave you a briefing on what you was about to see at like 2 hours in advance, so you can have your shit ready. And it was crazy because it was printed up 2 weeks in advance.
Ah,
Yo, bro, I
speaking of
love the
TV
TV
shows,
guy.
since we talking about TV guide and TV shows, what's one show that you hated growing up, yo? Or you hated back in the day?
There's so many.
Yo, I don't know, bro.
Oh no,
That's
yeah.
a hard question, yo. That I hate it. No, it's not
Listen,
that.
you know what show? You know what
I,
show I hated?
I hated the Golden
Yeah.
Girls.
Why, bro? Wow. What did Golden Girls do to you? What did Blanche Devereaux do to
Because
you?
what show it used to come on after a show I watched all the time. I think it was
That's
fucking. I
crazy.
think it's after Different Strokes that came on, and then I would
Yo,
have to change the channel because nobody
Golden
want to
Girls
fucking
wasn't
watch
that
Golden
that
deep.
shit.
Girls, Golden
Golden Girls
Girls
was
was
more in the
fire.
2000. I don't know about that one.
That shit was
Nah,
corny,
Golden Girls was in the 90s too. Nah,
and
you know
that's what
what
I'm
show I
saying.
hated?
Even,
I hated MASH.
I don't think
That's cause
nobody ever really watched
that's because your
Smash.
monkey ass couldn't stay up to watch it.
Nah, I stayed
Nah,
up
ain't
and watched
nobody
it
want to
and
watch that.
hated
Ain't
that.
nobody want to watch that shit.
I mean, actually, and again, it was a war show, and if you didn't catch any of the entendres that they was throwing for all the scenes and shit, you never got it anyway.
Nah,
We went to
man, that
war.
show was whack.
It wasn't for us. It wasn't for young people. It was
I,
for them
I,
older
I don't know
folks.
what you mean for us. It was for you. It was for you.
I got you by 15 years. I understand that.
1500. What'd you say?
1500, maybe 1500.
1500.
Yeah.
1500.
So you used to watch that bullshit, You was dead
I
ass watch
watched it
Smash.
enough. I watched it enough for me to understand what the show was about. I didn't say I liked it or I didn't like it. I just didn't watch it. I saw it. Everything, yo, bro. I think that's my worst trait. I watched everything to know what it was about, and then that was it. I didn't have to watch no more. The only thing that I watched on a regular was cartoons. All the cartoons. Every cartoon, Looney
What
Tunes,
cartoon?
Popeye, Warner Brothers. It didn't matter. Cartoons, period. Bro. I just love even up to today. If we had to go to a movie, I wouldn't go see a regular movie. I'd rather go see the cartoons.
So let me ask you a question. Would you go to a cartoon movie by yourself?
Only one is Spider Man.
Okay.
I would go see that if all the movies were like the Spider Man that Sony put out, like I said with Miles Morales, yo, bro, I'm going to
Leo,
watch it.
can you go to the movies by yourself, Leo?
I could go anywhere by myself. Nigga, I'll be going to concerts by myself.
I just
Nah.
went to the movie by myself the other day to go see that Sign of the Times shit. Remember, I put that shit out there.
Yeah, I mean, y'all already know me. I go to the movie bar. I go Mr. Solo Dolo. It don't
But
matter.
I wouldn't go watch a cartoon by myself. That looks kind of wild, old nigga by
Oh,
herself.
yeah.
Where there's
I
gonna
ain't
be
gonna
a
front.
lot of little niggas like, yeah, I ain't putting myself in that type of
I'm
situation.
grateful. I'm
I'll
grateful.
take
I have a
40.
great
Yeah.
nephew. I'm
Mm-hmm.
thinking
There
I
you
got a
go.
great nephew. Cause I be like, yo, little dude, we going to the movie. He's like, oh,
We
Uncle
going to
Jamal,
the movie.
I wanted to
Right.
see that. Yeah, I wanted to see it
Yep.
too, but I need you to go
Okay.
with me because
You
I
gotta go
can't
with
be
you.
here.
Yeah. None of
I
that
can't
shit.
be
Yeah,
looking in
I
the
hear you.
mirror by myself.
I concur on that one. I concur on that. None of that. Yeah. Spider Man ain't no little kid movie, but like
But
you
now I'm
said,
just talking about in
I ain't
general.
going to watch the Smurfs either. Shit, I don't. You know what I'm saying?
Now I'm talking about in general.
So
A lot of people can't.
that's weird if you find a grown ass nigga in the movie theater watching the Smurfs by himself.
Yeah. Cause listen,
It's
who?
bad enough to be an adult with 4 little kids. You know what I'm saying? As a man, you probably looking around like, I hope nobody see me up in this joint. And you turn
Nah.
around and you over there, you see the motherfucker with
If
popcorn. Yeah,
if
and Leo, don't you think
I
that's
ain't
a
gonna
little weird?
hold
I
you.
think that shit is weird.
I'm not gonna hold you. If I'm in a movie theater and it's a kids movie, and I'm in there with my great nephew, and there's a
Oh,
dude in there. No, there's an adult. I'm not even gonna say a dude. If there's
there
an
you
adult
go.
in there with no child watching a kid movie, yeah, you might get the you get the
Antennas
double
is up.
take. Yeah, I'm on point. I'm on point.
Spider senses is ringing.
I'm gonna be aware of my surroundings and how you move. That's all I'm saying. I'm gonna be
Hey,
looking at you, see what you looking at.
they'll always be in front of me and that kid. I tell you that much. They'll
Yeah,
always be sitting 2 rows ahead of me. Because
but
if anybody gets behind me, they better have more kids than me. Because that's
but what
yeah.
I was what I was saying though, I see that I was asking about can you go to the movie? Can you guys go to the movies by yourselves, or can you do things by yourself? Because there's a lot of people who can't do that. You know what I'm saying? Who don't find the security and the comfort and solitude and being alone, or just being with themselves and just chilling. You know,
Yeah, but again, I don't know. I, I, I can't even understand. I mean, I think that's normal. Sometimes you want to go by yourself because somebody
nah,
else. Cause I ain't gonna lie to you. How many people you done took with you to the movies, Jay? And motherfucker sitting there next to you talking about, ooh, what do you think is gonna happen now?
not
Are
even
they supposed to be the person
not
that
even the
does this?
movies.
How are they gonna be sitting there?
People
Bruh, fuck all that. No.
people can't even do anything by themselves though. That's what I mean.
Oh, so
There's
you
there's
just
a
talking
lot
about
of
you
people
talk about insecurity as far as being out
like
there.
I can go out, and I'm pretty sure you guys can too. I can go out to eat by myself, man. I go to a restaurant, go sit down, go to the bar, and get me something to eat. Or if I feel like it, I sit in the booth and be chilling.
Yeah, okay. I know that Jay, I'm about to go crazy, okay? Because y'all gotta understand, I'm coming from 25 years of being in the Air Force and being out here, born in New York, raised in. Hey, bruh, being by yourself is a gift.
Yo,
I like being by myself. It's okay.
you be surprised how many people can't do that, man.
No. I'm not surprised. I'm not surprised by anything anymore. You want to know why? Because a lot of people got a lot of quote unquote disabilities that they haven't been able to find out about themselves. You know what I'm saying? And I just think that people grew up a lot differently. So I don't think anything bad about it at all. I find that there
Nah,
will be those folks out there. There's just folks out there that don't have that
I'm not
bearing.
saying it's
And
bad. I'm not saying it's bad. I'm just saying I honestly I feel bad for them, yo. I wish that they could
oh,
find those people can find nah, yo, because if you crippled not to be able to go anywhere without somebody else with you, listen, that's debilitating, because you depended upon
only
somebody
yeah,
else.
yeah. But that's why I'm
Mhm.
shaking my head though, Jay, because I'm one of these. I'm a person that believes that once you become an independent thinker, then life itself becomes independent, and you should learn how to believe and trust in yourself to do the things that you do. A lot of people don't have that inside bearing to do that, and I understand that. I'm not. This is not a beat down or a talk bad about anybody else. It's just an understanding
Nah,
that once you
this ain't
grow and once you go about doing things in life, things have to get done maybe with somebody next to you, but most of the things that you're going to take care of are going to be done by you. And you got to learn how not to be able to just depend on somebody to be there to shoulder whatever it is that you got going on. You have to learn how to shoulder yourself. You got to learn how to stand up, find whatever you need to
uh,
stabilize yourself and do what you got to do.
I
Oh,
don't mean to
yeah.
cut you off. Time out. Yo, Leo. Your mason jar got a handle on it. You fancy? What you got? You got the rich people mason jar, son. You know I see everything, bro. You know I don't miss nothing. Hold on, hold your mason jar up to the camera, fam. Let
Son,
me
I
see
got a
that.
bunch of these shits.
Let me see that fancy mason
Some
jar.
some
Oh, you
got
got
handles, some don't, nigga.
you rich. Oh,
Nah,
all right,
nigga.
Hollywood. There you go. There you go, baby. You rich.
That shit regular, nigga.
Oh, it's regular because you rich. It's not regular for you. It's not regular, my listen. Yo,
Nah.
beloved, let me show you what my cups look like, bro. Like You drinking out of glass cups and stuff. You can hear the ice jingling and mingling around, son. You know what I'm saying? You got fine china right there. With
Fine
an eagle.
China. That's some good glass. Oh yeah, that's all it is. It's just good glass. It's
You got
okay.
good crystals right there.
Good glass. That's
I
all
got
he did.
plastic cups, yo. I got the
It's
solid
a
plastic
fine
cup
China.
that your grandmother used to drink sweet tea out of.
Hey, Jay, that's single. You see what I'm saying, Leo? You gotta look. We got people in the house.
Yeah, that's that single
We
nigga shit.
we believe in mugs. Nigga. You see what things with handles, nigga. That's what we got. We got. It's easier to grasp,
So
easier to drink.
he ain't got no lady to domesticate him.
Jay said, "I don't want to beat the man. I got yeah. There you go, Jay. I got Mountain Dew bottles. Woo!
I mean, that was for you, Leo. That was for you. You know what I mean? Just straight.
The green diabetes.
It's all right. You got the yellow one.
That is fact. That is fact.
In the fancy glassware. That's
The
right.
fancy glass.
In
Huh?
the fancy
Talk about, nah, man, mine's is healthy. I put water in
in
it.
the
I water
fancy
it down.
glassware.
Got
It's good.
diabetes and fine China, nigga.
This side, I got the PVC plastic. You know what I'm saying? Oh man. But now, yo, Unc, I know you wanted to talk about the government. You know what I'm saying, the shutdown and whatnot and everything.
Oh yeah. Update is things are still quiet because Republicans
Wait,
don't want to come in.
do you get paid when they
I'm on furlough right now, which means that although I have a job, I'm not working, which means that we don't get paid. But once we come back, or once everything gets signed, we're supposed to get all this time that we're off back paid to us.
the retro pay?
So yeah, retro. So yeah, so it's like having an unpaid holiday. I'm not calling it a holiday because people around me are stressed because we don't got a regular paycheck coming in like regular. And ladies and gentlemen, it takes money to live in a cave. We not Neanderthals. So we got shit on point. My wife and I both work, but it is stressful. I'm not stressing, but I have a better half that likes to say I don't like it when we ain't getting no money on a week. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, it's kind of a little bit bothersome. I wish they get this shit taken care of real fast, but it's unfortunate because there's a lot of people out here today that are well affected by this, including the military. And I speak on that behalf also because we got people that are out there active duty, not just here, but elsewhere in the world. And they're
Oh
not
wait,
getting
so
paid for that.
soldiers ain't getting paid right now?
Nope.
Oh, that's
Nobody.
crazy.
Oh,
Nope.
nobody's getting paid. Leo, if you work for the government,
If you
nobody in the
work for the federal
Marines,
government right
Army,
now, yeah, all
Navy,
that.
ain't nobody getting a
Oh,
paycheck.
Anybody. And that's
Nah.
the other side that I think a lot of people don't seem to get. They
If
think it's a
if you got
small, yeah, it's not small.
if people are like got federal programs and stuff like that, that sooner or later, like that's gonna come to a halt because there's gonna be no money to keep going into it. So that's gonna stop. Once that money dries up. Um Everything, federal programs and all that good stuff, yo, that's about to come to like a dead halt. You know what I mean? So if
mm.
Take
people
it.
had grant, if small businesses was getting grants or getting stuff like that, once that money dry up and it don't replenish, you know what I'm saying? Because ain't nobody working, done deal.
So, it's a
It's a
lot of
snowball effect.
it's bigger than a snowball, man. This shit is an avalanche.
No, that's what I'm. No, I'm
You
saying
know?
it's a snowball
No,
effect
no, no,
that
yeah. No,
in
no,
the
but
sense
Jay, I'm
of
saying
it.
everything is coming downhill and it's coming fast as
Yeah,
fuck.
Wait, so ain't you retired though, huh?
Retired from the military.
Oh, and you still got a
I got a everyday worker job at the Department of Veterans Affairs. Yes,
oh shit, okay. And so that's a federal job.
federal job. I work for a VA.
Got
I'm
you,
a
got you. So wait,
I'm
so they stopped your wait, so being that you work, do you still get your retirement shit from the
yes, sir. That's it. Hell yes,
is
that's
that
my
affecting that, is
retirement.
this shutdown affecting that too?
No, at
Oh,
the
Oh,
all right.
at
no.
this point right
Yeah,
now,
that's
Oh,
crazy. It's
no.
bless.
crazy how that retirement money like bulletproof than the motherfucker.
But don't. But again, there's a okay. So you understand, there's a coffer that's out there that has money in it to cover that stuff, but it is also coming from the government. That
That well,
also, if there
that
was a
well can
shut off,
dry up.
that
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 well
could
can
get
dry up
yeah,
Mm.
definitely,
because they
definitely.
got to replenish that. You know what I'm saying? To keep that surplus going, they keep on replenishing. It's like a
Nah,
cycle.
nigga, fuck
It
all that,
it
nigga.
go out slow.
I gave
Word,
my
Leo.
services already, nigga. Give
Now,
me
now, now,
yeah, nah,
now,
nigga.
I can ask y'all, what do y'all think? Should they stop that? Now, me asking because I already have this experience. This is what's crazy is since I've been out and I retired in 2011. All right, and since then I've been working for the government. Okay, worked at the Pentagon, yes, and I worked for the Department of Veterans Affairs. But for y'all as regular civilians who not working there, how do y'all feel? I mean, if y'all not
Um,
affected by it directly, like I am,
I haven't. I
Well,
haven't. I'm not.
this is not COVID, but this is kind of like the same shit. When shit was shut down and motherfuckers couldn't work, there was no income coming in. Now it's just regulated to federal workers was pretty much and without the fucking epidemic, but
Right,
it's pretty much the same shit.
hmm
That's
man.
crazy. Motherfuckers gonna lose their job. I mean, lose their homes. A lot of fucking marriages is gonna fucking end on the street. We gonna find out which wife is like. That's what I'm saying. I was about to ask you, wife, hey, look, see if this is 2025. You was 20 years younger. Wife was after a couple of months, like, yeah, I'm out of here, you broke ass nigga. Ain't,
Well, I
I ain't
no,
gonna be
I
working,
don't
holding
believe
down
that. My
some
wife
like
and I've always been listen. I mean, all jokes aside, I don't think my wife would have done it because we've been through some
nigga,
stresses.
y'all like 30 years
Yeah.
in. That's what I'm
And
saying.
30,
Like if
yeah,
you
we
was like,
Yeah, y'all
35
are
years
too.
in. We done had them times. We done seen it. And again, that's what Jay, and this also leads to what I was saying before about being able to lean on yourself to make sure that you can take care of the shit that you got to. Remember how we was talking about this shit last week, Leo, about being a man and taking care of the business of shit at hand and whatever you got to do. This is part of that. That's how we grow up, and this is how we got to go through. It's a lot of shit that we got to handle while we're going through it. Would my wife had left? I don't think she would have because she believes in what we have together to do what we do. That's how we work. But other people, like you said,
they
Leo,
gonna find
oh
out the hard
hell,
way.
they
A lot of
pop in and
marriages
they're
gonna be
gone,
tested
bro.
right now.
Marriage is life in itself. And here's the real messed up part about it, man. We gotta Jay, disclaimer.
Ladies and
Disclaimer.
gentlemen, the words, of views, and opinions expressed on this platform and program known as the Virtual Man Cave Entertainment, um, they're only represented by the speaker, the person speaking. They do not represent any other entities. They do not speak for the platform. They do not speak for any other person but themselves. So, with that being said, say what you need to say, my good brother.
Appreciate you, yo. Yo, we got a person in the White House who don't give a fuck about us as Americans. As Americans, United States citizens. And until people come to the realization that we need to get him and this administration out of office, this situation will end up becoming an obliteration. Oh shit, you see how I did that? Yes, all of that. We are going to get we as a nation, we as a country will be becoming something sort of what we've been seeing in third world countries. And to tell you the truth, we should have seen this a long time ago. And I'm tired of being a member of the armed services who gave I gave 25 years of my life for this country, all for it to be washed down the toilet by this kind of people. taking this shit off of us, nah, bruh, it ain't cool. I think a lot of people should be more aware of what's going on. Wake up to what it is. I know a lot of people will say, but I don't want to be a part of this for whatever the reason, for whatever the reason. But you are American, and I need you to understand that at some point in time, somebody might be coming to look for you. And this is real now. This is real. So y'all be aware, y'all be safe, and y'all start waking up. Start waking up. Start taking care of what's around you and start recognizing that you're gonna have to do something. Yes, you are gonna have to do something.
So, um, as far as the shutdown is concerned, it hasn't affected me directly,
Right.
but indirectly, I do feel bad for the people who work for the government. You know, I feel bad because we have a few people in power, in a position of power, that are playing games because it's something personal for them. They're not thinking about the greater good for other people, how many other people it affects.
That's
They
a
don't
big
like the way
problem.
something is worded. They don't like something that's in the bill, something that's presented, something that's going to help the mass majority of the people because they personally don't like it. We can't come to an agreement. Um, I'll be honest with you, or in my mind, the way I feel, there should be tiers and levels for people who served in the military. When you come back home, you should have like a discounted rate to everything in America. You know, you lose a limb in service, everything you get, you get free. You go to McDonald's and show this card, you get free Big Mac, whatever you want, man. Like you good. You done lost a limb for the country.
I think 95% of the country would agree with you on that shit,
I
Jay.
believe
But it's crazy
no
that
no
how we got
veteran,
people who don't want that.
no
There's people who
veteran,
don't care.
no veteran should be homeless. I
No,
think that's
Jay,
why
can I put a caveat on that? I'm sorry,
that
you ain't wrong
no
about that.
no
Nobody should
veteran.
be homeless
I
in
know nobody should
America.
be homeless. I know that. No, I don't agree with homelessness in America, period, or
Right.
homeless anywhere.
Hell
But
no. Hell no.
but I don't believe in homelessness, especially for a veteran, especially for
Oh
somebody
yeah, most definitely.
who was
Yes.
across seas, was away from their family, and then you come back home, and now you don't have a place to live for the place that you defended.
Some of them
And
didn't even have to go overseas, but they
that
gave their
didn't,
life the whole time, 20 years or
you know,
5 years, 3 years.
um,
Yeah, you're right.
I don't think the everyday people who depend on these federal programs, federal aid, and federal money to survive. Um, I don't think they need to suffer. Yo, what
Let me
up,
ask
Nate?
you. Let me ask you something.
Mm,
This is from outside looking in, right? I never
yes,
been to
sir.
no services. I always was kind of on some like defiant shit about that, right? I,
Understood.
like that's
Very
how I always
understandable.
felt like that. Like I couldn't willingly give sacrifice my life for this country to ultimately get done dirty. You know what I'm saying? Fast forward 2025, look at what the fuck's going on, and it's like that's what I'm saying. So I'm trying to think because you said like, oh, there's some people that just don't give a fuck. That so I kind of find that hard to believe, but not so much. So then my question is like, again, just logically, I'm thinking I don't. Maybe they don't mean like there's levels to it, right? Do you feel? I'm gonna ask you, right? You don't think there's people that been in the military but really ain't do shit? Like that's kind of like what Jay said.
Eh,
Like, and
let
like
me ask.
if you wasn't in
I think
combat,
I got your
then
question. Go
yeah, I
ahead.
don't think you
Keep
should get
coming.
all the perks and whistles and like nigga, you was a motherfucking like you know what I'm saying. You ain't never been in no battlefield, nigga. Like you know what I'm saying. You did, yeah. You gave 10 years of services, but nigga, you was a fucking porter or fucking like some bullshit that you was never gonna see no battlefield action. You ain't never seen like you know what I'm saying. Like I think
Okay,
like
I
I
can help
think
you.
that's the
I'm gonna
issue
say a
type
cook. If
shit.
you see a cook or something, look,
Yeah,
man.
like if you was a
Okay,
cook, Like,
All
nigga,
right,
you don't deserve all the bells and whistles. You ain't put your
all
life on the
right.
line.
I'm gonna disagree with you, Leo, because you want to know
Let
why?
me
This is
know.
my
That's what I'm
because
asking.
yeah,
Let me
here it
see.
is. Because anybody that put their hand up in the air to say whatever this country needs me to do in this service, I am willing to do. And you know that you're helping people who maybe have to go out there and fight that, put that gun up, or put that airplane out, or do the EOD, the ordnance that has to go on these aircraft and these missiles that have to go into these tanks or the submarines or whoever it is. There's people that gotta cook for them. There's people that cleaning up places on bases that are part of it. Firefighters don't have to go nowhere. You know, we got firefighters in those points. We got uh land and tax free life. Okay, somebody read that to me later. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have. But there's a lot of other things that we do in regular life that don't always put you out there on the front line, but to be there to support those on the front line that were in there. Yeah, we can say that. They usually call them folks noners, you know,
All right.
because
So
yeah,
look,
yeah,
check
yeah,
this
bro,
out.
yeah.
I like this, right? Like this is what dude said. So boom, right? I think we should do a ramen type of deal where they give land, wealth, and according to years of service, right? And
Right.
that's what See, I don't think, but I get where if this was their logic, I get it because right, land and wealth. Let's say like again, you give the service 10 years, cool. But if you was only cooking, like, nah, it's the equivalent of, let me see, I'm going to use this example, right? Because
Mm-hmm.
everything you said was valid. I understand that. But
Mm-hmm.
still, there's still levels to shit. Because at the end of the
Always.
day, right? Like
Always.
everything you just
Always.
said, I agree. But you could say that for the nigga that was doing laundry for the Oklahoma City Thunder this past year, right? They was the champions, right? So
Right.
you could say the nigga that made sure all these niggas' jerseys was clean, they socks, they jock strap, all that. They put in, and they deserve a championship ring for that.
And I was about to say, now again, they might get
I don't think
although
so.
you didn't play, you ain't
You could
supposed to
get on
get
the
no leg,
float in the
but you might get
parade,
on right, and
but
you
you
might
ain't
get
getting
some
this
incentive. You
championship
might
ring
you
though.
might get some you might get some incentive
So Leo, so
So
let
that's
me
what I'm
pay and
ask
saying.
all
you.
So
that other
if
shit.
you
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
was
yeah.
out
There
there
might be
and you
different.
was
Yeah, yeah,
risking,
different. Yeah, yeah, yeah,
like
yeah, yeah,
even
yeah,
if
yeah.
you ain't
So
get shot, but you was out there, it was possible you could die. Yeah, you get land, you
so
get
Leo
wealth,
again.
you get all that,
So
nigga.
wait, Leo. So again, like you said, there's levels to this, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
Mm-hmm.
the dude who was out there and who actually got injured in combat or rescued his team or rescued his comrades in
Or
combat,
was just
right?
out in that field getting
Right.
bullets.
So that's what I
Nigga,
mean.
you
Like,
get
no,
everything
no,
for
no,
that.
no, no, not even that. Because there's levels to it. Because let's say you got a purple heart, right? A purple heart means you done saved somebody's life.
No, it
Like,
doesn't. Hold on. Get it right, Jay. Purple Heart means that somewhere while you was in combat, you got injured or
or you got
something
injured.
happened to you. You got
Okay.
injured and you got out
So
of it with
if
an
you get a
injury.
purple heart, I believe that's
Mm-hmm.
when
Get
you get
all
all the
that,
bells
nigga.
and
You get
whistles.
free
Mm-hmm.
ride, nigga. The government
Everything
will
is
take
good.
care
You
of
good
you
money,
fully forever.
you know.
Well,
So
again, there's a lot of people who
so
don't
are we
believe in
saying
that though.
Com-
combat zone time?
combat,
So
yeah. You
right
have to
now we're
have
gonna
been
talk
in
about
combat
if you
to
in
get the
combat zone
full.
time,
We
I
got you.
feel you get the full bells and whistles.
Only
If let's say
because, right? I say this only because, right? We can't front like in 2025. Niggas ain't using the service
like
as a
the
play.
armor, the
Like,
more
yo,
time,
I'm a sign up.
the
Like, for
more
example,
food,
I'm a sign up for the Coast
something like
Guard,
that. Yeah,
right? And if I
I guess
just
you
give
say
them
that.
10, 15, 20 years, nigga, I'm good. I'm gonna have a crib at the end of that. My credit gonna be A+. I'm gonna have
Now,
tens of thousands stacked up.
so
Like that's a play, knowing I'm never gonna touch that
so
battlefield.
Nate,
I'm gonna
I
do
mean not Nate.
everything but that's
So
gonna,
Leo,
you know what I mean?
let me ask you this: how you feel about this? So I'm not saying this is exactly what it is, but let's just say for the person who got the purple heart, they get the bells and whistles, right? So let's say they giving out 10 acres, okay? So we're gonna bring it back to the cook. So now we on the ship, and the
Cook
person
don't
who
get no acres, no land, no nothing.
wait, hold up.
Nah.
Wait, listen, hear me out. Hear me out. So now you the cook. The cook is making sure that the person who's on the battlefield is good. He's making sure everybody on the ship, everybody in the encampment is straight.
Listen, your mama
They
do that.
put in
She
they
getting
put in
land and all that
hold on.
too.
But it's the cook, but your mother's not in war. So
But
the
that's what I'm
cook
saying.
the
No,
cook puts in
neither
10
is the
years.
cook. Cook ain't
The
at
cook
war.
the cook puts in
But
10 years. The cook
That's
is at war.
time. A regular
So hold on.
smegular plus time. Job.
So don't
When
you
you got a
think
job, you gonna put in time.
so don't you think the
So
cooks
that's what I'm saying. If that's the case, you know what I'm saying? Like that's what I'm saying. Like we
all
trying to
right.
cut costs here.
So
So
how
I get
about
where they
this?
like, nah, these niggas that's just trying to use this as a play. We not get like what Dude said right here, right? Boom. Like this what Dude said. Like a timer, the more time in combat zone, the more accrued rewards. Nah, because I'm talking like nigga, you could have been in combat for just 6 months. You
Okay.
get shot. The fact you in combat, you don't even got to get hurt.
Nah.
If you in combat,
So you mean to
nigga,
tell
if
me
bullets is
Right.
whistle, you hear
y'all,
that?
y'all need to go to
You
y'all need
get
to
so
go
Leo,
to
let me ask you
jail.
everything.
this.
It's
You get
crazy.
Let me
I
ask
was
you
everything.
this.
listening to
You
So
this.
I
get
got two
Y'all
everything.
scenarios.
Listen, wait, let me finish.
All right,
Right?
cool.
I don't care if you did 2 months. If you hearing and your life on the line, nigga, you get everything. Nigga, compared to I don't give a fuck if a nigga gave me 30 years. And them 30 years you was a cook, you not getting the same thing as a nigga
Okay.
that was dodging bullets, my nigga.
Now hear me
Nah, I
out.
don't give a
Hear me
fuck
out.
how
and,
many years you put in.
Hear me
You
out.
was cooking,
Uh,
nigga. This
yo,
hear
nigga
me out.
was in
And
the
I
battlefield for
bet you could
2
agree with
years.
this.
For a couple of months, and almost died. You ain't never died, nigga. You don't get none of that.
So Leo, let me ask
You
you
don't
this.
get none of that.
So now we in the Navy, right? So when you in the Navy, you know you are stuck on the ship, right? So now you're a cook on the Navy in the ship. You're on the aircraft. You're in an aircraft carrier, right? So now you're in the your ship is not in a combat zone, but the planes are going to a combat zone, right? They're taking off. They out. Choom, choom. They out there busting their gun. You
That's
still the
niggas get
cook.
nothing.
They get nothing. But at the
Recruiting,
same time,
recruiting. No, I'm
any
talking
given
about what
moment.
dude said right here.
But hold on.
The desk riders
Oh,
and recruiters, they get nothing. Nothing.
I don't think
They don't get
about.
nothing. Like
But
that's
hold
what
on.
I'm talking
okay,
about.
all right,
Like
all
shit,
right, all
like
right.
shit like
But
that.
hear me out. Let me finish.
y'all,
So
y'all,
even though the aircraft carrier is not in the middle of the war, at any given moment, that aircraft carrier can get bombed, right? Just for the simple fact that
So
it
then
can get.
you in the territory then. You in combat territory. You eligible there. If you in combat territory, bro, you get all the bells and whistles. If your life is on the line, you get
But
everything.
that's the
But
cook.
if you a
I'm talking
nigga,
about the cook though. I'm talking about the
y'all
cook. The
fight.
cook is still cooking.
it don't matter. If the cook's life is on the line, he
Okay,
gets everything.
I got you.
He
All right,
gets
y'all need to
if
I
your
fight.
got you.
life is
All right,
on
Now
the
we
like that's
okay,
what I'm saying.
y'all scared.
Do made a valid point. I don't give a fuck if you gave the military 40 years. If you was just in behind desks and recruiting niggas, you don't get nothing.
No,
well
okay, all right,
honestly.
all
So
right.
I think Leo.
You
Wait.
get your
Y'all get mad.
retirement. That's it, nigga.
Hold on.
You get retirement and benefits.
Hold on.
That's it.
Let's go ahead and clear up. So y'all,
If your life is on the
y'all go
line,
ahead.
you not getting government checks and
Oh,
all
now
that full bells and
Me and
whistles.
Leo
You're not
are
getting all
agreeing
that.
on this. We
So
agreeing on the same point. We were just speaking
yeah.
from two different
But
endpoints.
let me go ahead and help you out a little bit. It actually works in sort of that way. Let's just be clear about this. It actually works in that sort of way. For anyone that ends up going into a battlefield situation, whether they're a cook, whether they're a fucking admin, whether they're a fucking gunny, whether they're out there on a boat, in an airplane, or whatever. But if you go anywhere toward a battlefield or toward a battle area, you're getting paid battle zone pay. You're out there and it can happen to you. What Leo's mentioning, as far as people that are sitting behind desks that are still here in the States, that are just doing their military job as a recruiter and everything, There's a difference. You're not gonna be out there. You're not gonna be getting that combat pay. That's what they try to put shit out there for. They give you stuff to award you. It. It's not much of a reward if they're gonna take your fucking life, okay? But you are getting paid extra for being out there, no matter what that is. Folks that are here at in the bases on states and keeping things well here, they're not getting that pay that their people over there are getting. So
Right, but
that's already there. That's
answer
already there.
answer this though. There's
hmm
there's a lot of niggas that know how to finesse that shit though, right?
I can say that that's what a lot of people who, if they were smart, should have been doing.
And that's I
You know
I
what I'm
think that's
saying?
what
That's how
the
you should,
problem is.
as a
They trying
modern
to cut that
folks.
shit out.
Hold up, but let's be fair on this because let's say that you go to work in a corporate situation. Isn't that the same thing? We got a motherfucker who's sitting there watching everybody else do work, and he's getting appealed and appeased because he's a part of that shit, and he ain't. You know what I'm saying? Or maybe
Listen,
he's that lazy ass manager, while you down there busting your ass, putting up all these reports, and you giving him all this information, and that dude goes into a meeting and goes, "Here you go, boss. This is what I put together."
mm-hmm.
He never knows who your monkey ass is. He could give because he don't. He got what he needed to give it to him, so he can say he did it. He looked it over. He's good. Okay, that's the same type of shit. That's the same type of mentality. Crabs in a bucket type shit. You know what I'm saying? They
So,
gonna take that
but
on as long as it
but
shows
let's
up for
let's
them.
bring it back though,
Shit's there.
because you
hmm
took it to you made it to a real thing when you made it to about the paychecks. I was just speaking about hypothetical when you get out that you get land or you get compensated when you come back home. You know,
And no, I understand. I
so
know, Jay. I didn't bring it. It has to go to a real because the hypothetical is something that we can't look at because we got people in government who don't
oh
even
now we can look
believe
at it
that. What is that
hypothetically.
saying?
We
You know
just
what I'm
playing
saying?
around with it.
No, no,
We
no,
just
no. It's
joking.
okay. That's fine.
Right.
Don't feel bad about what you feel people should or shouldn't be getting.
Oh no, I
Because
don't
it's
feel bad
my
about it.
mindset of it said, yeah, yeah. No, 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 no. When I say that, I mean present it, present it, present
No,
it.
no,
It's
no.
not
I
like
was just
anything
saying
great. Yeah,
that
yeah,
so
present it. Yeah,
whoever's
yeah.
listening and talking to us, they get they don't understand what we're talking about. That's all.
Oh
So
yeah, yeah,
they
yeah, yeah,
don't
yeah, yeah, yeah,
our
yeah, yeah,
viewers
yeah,
and
yeah.
listeners don't get the line blurred that I'll just ask a hypothetical question, but you being in the military, you have an experience within the field, you're giving your real life experience and telling us what's going on.
Well, good.
You know?
Yeah, yeah, definitely. But again, I by this time I'm sure that everybody will look and they'll understand.
Right.
Nate, you been in the military?
No.
Jay,
No.
Leo.
Hell no.
So we know that when y'all say something, y'all coming with y'all's perspective from being on the outside. I am going to be the different one because I am the one that's in here. That's cool. Y'all can think about it as it is. I can only tell y'all how much your hypotheticals match up to what's going on for real. I'll tell you the difference. It's an understanding. Y'all don't understand because y'all never been there. Y'all don't know. If y'all understood the workings of it, I'm sure you wouldn't have even thought about how they don't get it or how they do get that 40 acres and a mule that you're talking about, Jay. How them people should be getting the stuff they good.
They
Because
should.
the truth is they should.
Right. And
It
I
seems
just
like
want
it
to
would be
say,
because you want to know that that's like everything that they do in other countries. They'll
Yo,
give motherfuckers things like that. You know what I'm saying?
this is a random question. Is the niggas that give tickets part of the DOC?
now I think that's the Department of Corrections.
Or DOC is Department of Corrections?
Yeah.
Yeah, gotta be. I don't
Oh,
know what DOC is. No
oh, this
DOC.
nigga's
Yeah.
a
Oh
CO.
well, no. DOC is Department of Commerce.
Oh, nah,
Nah,
it's,
And
it's
yeah,
corrections. It's
Department
corrections.
of
corrections. Okay,
Oh,
Corrections.
he's a
corrections.
CO. Oh, he don't
Okay.
get no perks or nothing. Don't even give that nigga his retirement. Nah,
He can't
I'll
get his
just, I'll
retirement.
just play. I'll just play.
Yo, yo, that's crazy. Being a CO, you in the battlefield.
You
You in
ain't
the
a
danger.
battlefield. You in a jail. You ain't in no battlefield.
Nah,
That's
That
not.
nah, that is
happened.
no,
That's
that's
a
And it is.
battle. Yo, Unc. I never
Yeah,
been to
man.
jail. Wait, hold up, Unc. I never been to jail or nothing like that. I got a few friends who are correction officers. I have a few friends. I had a few friends who were inmates and stuff like that. That's a battlefield. That's a war. that's something real in there.
For 6 joints. Nah, yeah, I'm joking and shit, but yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's like
You
being
know.
locked up when you were CO, bro. Like I couldn't do that shit.
Yeah, why you
I don't
gotta
know.
do
That's
me like that? I
it.
keep it easy, no fighting, no funny stuff. And show for court, equal respect.
Nah, I just fucking around.
Oh yeah, 16 hours a day. Yeah, that's real.
Bro,
16-hour
look,
joints.
Nah,
walk
that's
through.
what I'm saying. Like, yo, being
Yeah,
a CO is like, yo, you locked up too.
You an inmate.
yeah,
The
yeah. It
only
ain't.
difference
Yeah,
is
that
Like,
the
who
shit
the
only
fuck
difference
changed.
want to
is
be in a dungeon for
Who wants
fucking
to
they
be?
get to
12,
go home
Yeah.
16
for a couple
hours type
hours
shit?
and come back.
And that's the crazy shit too. And a lot of jobs, motherfuckers be, oh, you gotta stay. Like, nigga, I'm not staying enough for you. A CO
Mandatory,
nigga, you stuck,
mandatory
nigga.
overtime, yo.
Yeah, you ain't no. Oh,
Believe
I got shit to do. Like you uh,
believe me.
cover this
I
shift, nigga. Yeah, that's crazy.
I tell you what,
Yeah.
if I ever had a choice between military and working as a correctional officer or a policeman,
Wait, so if you
I'm
were
going
see,
right back to the I'm going right back to the Air Force, y'all. Fuck that. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it. Because number one is you're already fighting the inside system, which is the people who you work with. And then you got to worry about if you bring your ass in there and get too close to a fucking bar, somebody reach in and choke your ass for no reason. Cause nah, bruh. Can't have it. Won't have it.
Honestly though, most folks just want to keep their schedule, wake up, child, etc. It's the young folks that are always, you know what I'm saying, that are always the problems.
them fucking YNs always.
I,
Fucking YNs, bro.
Yo, there's YNs in every
yeah.
yo, bruh. Every type of
But you
life
know
and
what it
all
is
of
though?
this. It
You know
is
who I
what it
blame
is.
though? It's like how we say it all the time, Leo. We gotta blame the old heads. The
Yeah,
old heads,
we
man.
gave these little niggas the blueprint.
Yeah, and now we didn't even give them the blueprint. You know what it is? We still misleading them because you know a lot of it's unfortunate because a lot of real ones is either passed on or they incarcerated, right? So you got the wannabe real ones who still outside that's telling them that's living old war stories that didn't happen. And now they got the young ones thinking that it's the way to live, it's the way to be, it's the how you do it. And the young ones not knowing any better, they out here living reckless. When in reality, we a real old head will tell you, nah, shorty, this ain't the route you want to go. This ain't what you want to do, man. You're gonna end up in jail, man. I done did 10 years, yo. I done did 15 behind something that took 10 seconds. Nah, bro, this ain't what you want to do, bro. Move
But
on.
there's another problem with that whole mentality, Jay, because you want to know why a lot of these people out here are not willing to listen to people who have been or have the knowledge to give them a heads up, because they're gonna be like, nah, nigga, that ain't me. Yeah, I ain't
Nah, I
nah. You
think
know what I'm
so.
saying? Nah.
Because
So so
there's just
That's
one
what I'm
dude.
saying, nigga. I'm whatever. Insert blank to the death, nigga. I ain't never, nigga. Fuck you, old nigga. You an old nigga. You
Nah,
old nigga.
you know what it
I'm
is?
gonna always be
that'll
ride
never
or die,
happen to
nigga.
me. Right. I'll never be in that position. I ain't got people. I ain't never been in that. I ain't gonna do that. I ain't gonna be that. Okay. Being at the fact that I done told you exactly where you already are and you getting ready to head to where I just told you you might go, I get you. I get you. And then when you get there, you be like, damn,
See
that
what it
old nigga
is?
just
I
told me
think
what it was.
I think that's true because right now it's true because that's the main theme of it. If you had enough old heads speaking the way I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying? Then you fix it because now the narrative is something different.
But
Then
that's
it's
the
a
other problem
consistent
with
vibe.
society now, though, Jay, because you want to know why? They done made it hard for a black man to speak to anyone else because again you're already looked at in a negative. The hardest thing for us right now is the actual fucking persona, quote unquote, non grata that they gave us, and should we be listening to you? Let me ask you, y'all realize how valuable you are right now to what you provide in society and to your family and as far as life is concerned. Do y'all ever think about that? Do y'all ever think about how important it is for y'all to be here,
You know
to
what
be
it?
doing what you do?
Motherfuckers do think about that, right? But you know
Right.
what happens? The Matrix. The Matrix puts in your head all this other goofy shit, and that's what I'm saying. Like, for example, I've told y'all niggas this before, right? I believe because from what I remember, all that OG shit, that shit is bullshit. Like, I don't know where y'all niggas grew up, but again, everybody want to make it a now thing. But shit, even when I was a youngin', nigga, back in the 90s or whatever, what the fuck OGs motherfuckers be talking about? Because it was the same old niggas preying on us little young niggas that was out here in the streets running around like with a fucking, like, you know, with like a chicken with his head cut off because we was wild little niggas in the streets. Like, what OG y'all niggas is talking about? I ain't never seen no older nigga tell us little niggas, nah, nigga, don't be
Want to
selling
know
this pack.
why?
They're
Because
like they
them.
was influencing us to do foul shit, bro.
Listen to me, Leo, on this
Because
one,
we out,
and tell me
right?
if I'm wrong.
What 13, 14, 15-year-olds is out at 11, 12, 1 in the morning. So they not trying to influence shit. Yo, you out here, shorty, here, hold this pack, little nigga. Here's $100.
That's what my point is now, Leo. How many of you? How many of? I would say us, me, people like that, OGs that you talking about, were still in the city at that time, or we're growing up where all these young heads are at the moment.
All right. So
They're not there. They're
so
not there
Leo.
no more.
So
They
Because
done
they
moved
do the
out.
typical shit. They get
wait, hold
older.
up, Leo.
They
I'm gonna
realize
answer.
the goofy shit they was doing was corny, right? They fix their shit
So
up, and the first thing you do is when you get a little paper, you leave the hood.
You get
And
the
then
so
hell
and then
out.
and then you
And what's
become
left over? And then
Then you
what's left
become
there?
then you become the
so
out of
hold up.
touch old nigga talking about, oh, these young niggas is wild, this and that. Nigga, they following what the fuck you
So
did, bro.
Leo, for me to answer what you're saying, for me, I would guess as an OG, it would be like my uncles, my cousins,
But
my brother.
that's not what motherfuckers
Um,
is talking about when they say OGs though.
okay, well for
That's your
me,
family. That's your family. Like we talking about I'm talking about street shit.
Somebody that you don't know, just another
Like that's
old
what I'm
another
saying.
brother. Yeah, yeah,
Motherfuckers,
yeah, yeah. OG,
motherfuckers
right?
is putting out this narrative here that the
okay,
street had older niggas like, yo,
there was.
oh, get
But
out,
if we
oh,
taking that
yo, get out
perspective,
of here, shorty. We about to be shooting. That shit was not happening, bro. That shit where you know what? It was happening to you domesticated niggas that the niggas probably knew your moms and your dad and you had a good home. So they was like, yeah, get out of here because this little nigga might tell. But for these little niggas that was out in the streets looking for gangs to join, listen, because home was fucked up, and you that little kid that the parents is telling you, yo, I don't want you hanging out with that little nigga. He wild. Like the OGs was not telling that little nigga, yo, little nigga, you should get out of here. You know what I mean? Nah, they like, yo, little homie, hold this pack right here, this and that, blah, 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 feeding them all that
It
bullshit,
was it
I
recruiting
was
them.
the
definitely
other.
think
It was the ones you didn't need.
I
Where,
definitely
like you
think
said, the
it
ones
was
you
a
didn't
balance.
need was gone.
I definitely
Hmm.
think it was a balance
Like
though. I think
it be domesticated good niggas talking about, yeah, the OGs made sure I ain't nigga. You wasn't like that anyway, nigga. Like you wasn't like that anyway. Like that's
And
what I'm
you had,
saying. Like
and that's another hard thing too, Leo, because you ever notice you never find one of them niggas that was out there around to tell you doing wrong anymore. You know what I'm saying? Because why? That nigga probably died the way he came in, and you know what I'm saying? You can't
so.
find him. You can't find him. You
or
right?
he locked up.
Or he locked
Yeah,
up.
or he locked
You know
up.
what
And
I'm saying?
that's what I was saying. That's the point
Yeah.
I was making originally.
Okay.
That
Yeah.
where we lose the balance at is that most of those that would tell you that is either incarcerated doing football numbers or they in the grave doing life numbers.
Or
You know what I
or
mean?
or if they do get the chance to come out, right, and speak to the youth,
They so
they
outdated.
still doing the out of touch old nigga shit
They
because you
so
just hitting them.
outdated. Yep.
Like the little niggas is just looking like, yeah, you just did 25
Yeah.
year bid, of course, you know what I'm saying?
There's
Like
there's one
they're not
person.
trying to hear that. Like and then to the older niggas looking up to this nigga, it's like y'all don't help. Cause the whole shit, look, put it like this, man. shit can't get fixed if a motherfucker word only matters if he's the shit we trying to prevent. So it's like y'all respect what this nigga saying because he was in the streets. He would bust his gun. He was there. So nigga, this whole process is ass backwards because it's only valid if it comes from. So at the end of the day, right? The nigga, you still making little niggas feel like, oh, I gotta do some shit for my word to mean something. So this message that you respecting from a nigga that only's respected because he did ignorant shit is really not gonna fix nothing at the end of the day.
I think it will.
That's the box.
It's
nice, because that nigga gotta. A matter of fact, it's like he gotta do like what this nigga do. Hocus 4/5. You know who Hocus 4/5 is?
Yeah.
Right? Like he doing this drop your flag challenge. Why the fuck is that shit not everywhere promoted? Like it's the number one hottest shit in the streets out here. Like nobody's talking about that. And that's my point, because that shit ain't cool.
Now you know what's gonna happen, Leo. What I believe happens, it's a cycle, right? So there's a everything has to have a beginning. So right now the beginning is you're gonna have to take the dude who was incarcerated, who, like you said, did something real for his word to mean something. So once he changes somebody from going down that path, right? Let's say he just changes one person from going down that path. That one person he changed can change maybe another one or two people. That it starts a domino effect. You know what I'm saying? It's like once removed. So it's like saying I grew up in the project. Like I was born in the projects, right? Born and raised in the projects. My mother put us in a position.
Right there. Look. Hold on. Let me finish.
I'll make it quick. I'm gonna make it real fast. I was born in the projects, right? My mother put us in a position to now. We moved into a house when I was like 16 years old. So then now gradually, when my son is born, he don't know nothing about the projects. You know what I'm saying? So now he knows about a house. You know what I'm saying? He knows about other things. So when he has a kid, his kid won't know nothing about the project. It's all the way removed. So you see how you started with a negative and it had to be a negative to a positive. But as you keep moving forward, the negative stays in the back.
I get what you're saying, but it's not negative to just be from the projects, bro.
Well, I would just use it in the context. I'm not saying the project is negative. I'm using it in the context of where you could start somewhere that might be unfavorable and then proceed to keep moving forward. You know what I'm saying?
But Jay, I have one part to that though, Jay, because that could be you could be taken out of the projects, but if the motherfucker got the projects in his head, it's gonna always remain.
Like that's what I'm saying. Projects. If you an ignorant nigga, you an ignorant nigga. Like the projects ain't gonna make you that or not make you that type shit.
It's a help to keep generations moving forward.
But I move like Jay. That's why I tell you with Queens, I got a love-hate thing because like people say shit like that, right? But nigga, I moved to Flushing, Queens, and that's where I met the most grimiest niggas ever, and they always dressed properly. They talk properly, wore suits and all that dumb shit.
That like been a bad analogy then. To use.
No. It's okay.
No. In the context of what I was trying to say, what I say is a bad analogy, but you could take something from a negative, and as you keep moving forward in a positive direction, you dilute.
But that's just life, period. Because my whole thing is like this is my example, right? Like that. Right. When you say, from the projects and this and that, like we gotta throw that shit the fuck out. That's my point right there. Like, why the fuck I gotta be from the projects? Why I had to do some jail time? Why the fuck did I have to, you know what I'm saying? Like, why I gotta be that?
Because unfortunately,
there's no because. Like, until we stop doing that, shit ain't never going to change, my nigga.
When I say unfortunately,
like we gotta stop idolizing goofy shit. Like, yo, it's okay to be a herb. It's okay to be goofy. It's okay
you know what?
Whatever the fuck you want to be, bro.
Wait, we gotta even change it. It's not even being a herb. It's okay to be you. It's not even goofy. It's okay to be you.
That's the other part of it,
y'all. We're gonna even drop the labels of it because that's why people don't want to identify with it. Because I don't want to be a herb.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
Um,
the true part of this is that
if you
it's
say
all
faith,
positivity. Yeah.
we all have a base of spirituality. You know what I'm saying? Where we govern what we believe in. Um, and you know, our God and light are what keeps us grounded. You know, we have faith in what honestly I can, like I said, we only speak for ourselves in here, so I can only speak for me. Um, I got my faith. Oh, hold up. Yeah, just belief in a high. Oh, of course, there's a higher entity, a higher power, something that there's a God in light. You know what I'm saying? We ain't out here doing it on our own. But dang, I forgot what I was gonna say. Train of thought. Nate, what's good, man? Yo, Nate, say something, bro. You in here, man? You been bouncing in and out, ping ponging. You know what I'm saying? Pause. Like, what's up, kid? What's good, man? How's your life, bro?
Where you
I'm
been?
chilling now. You know, I said, nah, I'm gonna get out. I'm gonna get out the streets tonight. I'm gonna bring it on to the crib and come check in with y'all.
I don't
So,
know. You
so
could have stayed
you
outside.
still out here running like a YN. Why the fuck
Exactly.
is y'all young niggas so disconnected from us old heads? What's the problem? How we fucking up? Because I know it's us. A lot of
Yeah, exactly.
my fellow old heads like to throw it on y'all YNs, but I don't subscribe to that. Y'all YNs is working
Really.
what we laid for y'all. And us older heads, my fellow old heads is mad and looking at how y'all little YNs is shining out here, still running around reckless like we was, but y'all shining 100 times more than us old heads was. So my fellow old heads is hating on y'all little reckless motherfuckers. So what's the disconnect? Why y'all YNs be looking at us old heads and like, I don't respect y'all
Well,
young man.
well, I guess if I'm a YN, I'm a YN of the group, but I'm a old YN since I'm in my 40s too. I ain't in my 20s or my 30s, but yeah, we are. It
Yo,
is us though. It's our
hey,
generation though.
you got a wife beater on, bro. You a YN, son.
That's why
Bro, I mean,
energy, son.
bro, I'm in the house. I was coming from outside. I can't just relax in the house.
I'm just saying.
You see, that's the shit I'm talking about. See, now a nigga gotta be all covered up and shit, can't have his
Right, I'm in my comfort of my own place. You know what I'm
Yo,
saying?
yo, look at Leo. He ready. He look like he ready about to go to the store. We've been on the podcast for an hour and a half. He about
About to go make a quick, go back to quick, make a quick run.
bust a lick right quick.
I think we had that conversation before on one of our old shows, but like I don't know, just it's just a disconnect with the age gap for some reason. And like, and the bad thing is, we're doing the same thing that the generation before us was doing. Because remember how when we were running as YNs, that generation was like, "Oh, you young kids don't understand. Y'all don't respect now. Y'all don't understand more." We were like, "Man, oh yeah, we don't want to hear that. You had your time." You know. Now they doing the same thing to us, but we don't want to accept it. We ain't ready to accept it. Like, we had our time too. They're not saying we're not dead or nothing like that, but like them days are running around. Like we got responsibilities. We got kids. We got family. We got kids in college. We got kids growing up in school and stuff like that. And we more wise. We a little bit more wise than some of us. There's some old heads that just won't never change. They'll be who they'll be. But
I feel bad though. I feel
what?
bad about. I like how y'all talking, but I feel like I'm really out of space and out of place on this. This is that Matrix shit, Leo. I wasn't in the hood to be an old. I wasn't in the hood to be an old head. You see what I'm saying? My ass was gone. My ass was in Japan, bruh. I didn't get a chance to live in my neighborhood like y'all did. I didn't get a chance to grow up and be the young nigga, the YN that grew up into the young man that grew up into what I've developed myself in
But
my
you don't gotta be.
neighborhood.
You ain't
Huh?
gotta be hunk. You ain't
Now
gotta
what
be.
No, no,
now
no, no, no,
what
no, no, no,
age
no,
what
no,
age
no,
you
no.
started in the service?
I left when I was 20.
Okay.
Oh
Yeah.
damn, you damn.
And I
Yeah.
said I stayed until I was 45 years old.
Oh, they took your whole life. Oh god damn.
Yeah.
Cause see
Well,
what I'm
generation.
saying? Yeah, go ahead, Nate. Go ahead,
I was
Nate.
just gonna say the generation, like he might be a few years behind my dad because my dad is 67.
That's
18. Dad went
yeah.
straight to the military. 18 years old, out of high school, military.
I did 2 years. I worked 2 years. I gave myself 2 years before I went into the military. After I graduated high school, I thought maybe I could catch up enough to where I could make enough money. Maybe I could go to school. I was in Southern California. That shit couldn't happen. I said I got to do something, and then the motherfucking cops stopped me and my boy in the back of my fucking apartment for no apparent reason.
He said,
You know
I
what I'm
hate you
saying?
black niggas.
Almost.
I hate
It
your
was
black
just
fingers. I
I
hate
was
your
in Los
black lips.
yo. Think about 1984, 1985. What happened back then? Okay? Think about how Rodney King's ass got beat up and how we was doing all that shit in the streets back in LA. I was living in Southern California, y'all. San Fernando Valley. You thought shit was bad in LA and Watts? The shit was all over Southern California. And that's how I got caught up. That's why I went into the military. So again, I'm just bringing it back. I didn't get a chance to actually live out my adult life in my hood. You know what I'm saying? And around the people that I've grown up with. I left everything to go do what I did in the military. So, like you said, Leo, it took my whole life. But in taking my life, I ended up creating a whole other life, my whole new life. And a lot of that became with the accountability and responsibility of doing what I had to do, not only as a man, but as a married man and a man that was working a job, i.e., in the military. It's a whole different fabric, bruh.
You played the
And then
long game.
everybody to
Pause.
come, yeah, and then come back here, and then come back, and now see me sitting with y'all. And y'all see me as y'all see me as the OG that has a whole bunch of experience and a whole bunch of stuff to talk about. Really, the only thing I can talk about is everything in general of what y'all did. I lived in New York. I don't know nothing about Flushing, Queens. I've been to Houston. That's all, but I've been there. I ain't lived where y'all at. I ain't, you know what I'm saying? I know everything about where y'all been and where y'all from and everything, but I have no living issues about how y'all do what y'all do. I don't have that. I can't get it. You know what I'm saying? But
I
I
grew up in
understand
Brooklyn.
it. Okay, but even
Because
Brooklyn,
everybody,
man.
because everybody,
Okay,
y'all associate me with Houston.
Nigga,
Like
you
I live here, but I'm not
nigga,
from here.
yeah,
Yo,
yeah.
nah. Nate from Brooklyn. I
We
just
all
joked.
from New York. We all from New
Nate,
York.
my
Okay, so
bad
let's
for
Nate
get
joking
from
that.
around
Yeah,
Houston.
so
He a
we
much.
West
we
Coast nigga.
all got New York up. We all got New York up in us.
Say
Yep.
it
That's
again,
crazy.
Leo.
I
Wait,
think
time
that's
out.
kind of
Wait, hold
crazy
up, Unc.
too.
Hold up, Unc. Say it again, Leo.
Nate from Houston. He a West Coast nigga.
Yeah, yeah. I ain't the only one. I ain't the only one.
It's so
Oh, Nate,
hey,
why you ain't gonna
on this
argue with
point, Nate.
Leo? Why you ain't gonna say to Leo like you say to me? I'm from the Midwest. The West Coast is
Listen,
California.
the NBA said you on the West Coast. You a West Coast nigga.
If you in a different time zone, you in the West Coast.
Here we go with that shit.
There we go.
But Uncle, I'll say with your y'all generation is still closer to our generation, and we've
Yes.
had we had a closer bond than like how the separation is between us and the YNs. Like us and the YNs, it's a abnormal. I mean, not abnormal. It's just it's a wide gap between us. Like they we just don't connect at all. And then even my niece and nephew sometimes they make me feel old because they call me ancient. And they
And
tell me
what
I'm
and what's
ancient.
and really what is ancient about you? Have you ever
But
asked them like what makes you ancient?
she's 11, so to her, you in your 40s, that sounds way far away.
And
Shit,
and,
And
and
my
I
teen,
and
shit, my
but that's
teenage kids think I'm motherfucking ancient, and it
I
ain't
feel like
even that. Like,
our taste of music ain't the same and whatever, so they be like, man, they probably like how my daughter was like, here go pops talking about that old shit again. I don't want to hear
Listen,
that bullshit
my
talking about what it
I
son,
was in
think
the 90s.
you know what my son and my nephew call me? They call me old head. Mind you, my nephew, I'm only 17 years older than my nephew. You
17
see
know
years is a lot for them.
that, but he's been calling me that for such a long time that I just accept it as my name. He's been calling me that since he's been a teenager. You know what I
I
mean?
think y'all
He's
think
like old
y'all think
head.
y'all living that old head shit. Let me explain something to y'all. I had my daughter when I was 28. I had my son when I was 40. This nigga about to turn 18 years old. I'm about to turn 60. Do you know what that shit's like?
I'm about to
I'm
know.
about,
I
I'm
mean,
about
well,
that
in
life.
20
I'm
years,
about to find
You go,
out.
I'll be in
Leo.
your
That's
boat.
you, Leo. Leo,
Uh-huh.
literally, you about to understand what you about to understand the knowledge of being an old head with a baby.
Wait,
You about to
I'm,
understand it.
I got one too, bro. What the hell you talking about?
Oh, that's right. You
Yeah.
had one at
I don't know
42.
what you. I know I'm right there with Leo.
Y'all gonna live like y'all. Hey, watch. Y'all
Listen,
gonna be just like me when y'all
I'm
get
gonna be
older. Y'all
60
y'all
years
you gonna be
old.
surprised.
I'm gonna be 60 something years old with a 20-year-old
I hope that y'all
and a
able to
40
come.
and a 40-year-old son.
I hope that you'll be able to come back to this day and remember that we had this conversation and be like, God, yo,
Yeah, I
you gonna
am.
rub your
Because
head. You gonna rub your head
you
like,
know why?
wow, that's
I'm already
deep.
on that though. You see everybody be trying to tell me that I'm just trying to be cool with the YNs. I'm always
Mhm.
defending them niggas because I get it. Like I don't listen. Everybody, all my kids, friends, and all that. I'm old head, this and that. I don't feel like no old head, bro,
You
at
know,
all,
and guess what, bro? I think that this is something that we all
at
gotta
all,
understand.
like at
We
all,
ain't,
bro.
we ain't, we
In my
ain't,
mind, I'm 33 still, man,
and we ain't. I mean, that's the only bad thing is that our bodies will tell us differently. Our heads, as long
Mhm.
as we
and I'm
keep
still
this to the
fighting
head
that
of us,
shit.
that's
My
right.
my
That's right, and you should, and
my
you should.
45-year-old ass should not be playing no basketball and doing all the dumb shit I be trying to do. But listen, in my mind, I'm still athletic than a motherfucker. I'm
Do
slow as
you
fuck,
do
but
do
in
you
my
still
mind,
play? Do you still play?
nigga, huh?
Do you still play?
Yeah, when my back allow me to, I be on them courts looking retarded.
I played till I was 49 until I did the most retarded. Hey, Leo, I'm telling you, ask Big Rob, he'll tell you that like he was there with me. We was balling, balling. We 50. We was there.
Yeah,
It was
my body gonna have
yeah,
to sit me down, cause
yeah. And that's what happened to me. I got shut
man,
down,
cause
bro. I got literally shut
listen,
I
down. I
think
literally.
I'll be real with you. Before basketball sat me down, I realized that my body couldn't take it, and I switched up. I started playing golf.
But hey,
I'll be
Jay,
real with you.
nigga,
hey,
and golf will fuck your back up more than any other sport.
Now
you
you
know,
know what it is,
you get
Leo.
mad at it, but it's
Stretch.
okay, Leo. Let
I
it fuck me up.
stretch. I
That's
make sure
right.
I do my whatchamacallit. It is a lot less wear and tear on my body than basketball. I'll tell you that.
Way less. Way
Way
less.
less.
I
My
think
knee.
also with I think
Not,
also with the young kids is too. They look at our age, so they just see they feel like we got a lot of wisdom too as well.
You would
Because
hope
we've
Nah,
that.
experienced
You would
some
hope
of them. No,
that.
some of them think that they think we've experienced a whole lot of stuff they haven't experienced yet. Because they looking
Well,
at it
that's
by
good.
they're looking at it by
That's
the number
good.
by your age, when it's not necessarily always that the case.
it
Some of the
ain't.
people haven't. Some folks haven't. That's the truth. Some folks haven't. That is the truth. I,
And you can
I,
always,
I, I
you can always tell when somebody lives something because if they experience, they will not want somebody else to go through it. Like, nah, that ain't what you want. You may want to try something different. You know, so it's
nah,
usually
see,
somebody.
that's the disconnect. Because again, I give these to the young niggas, right? We should be preaching that, but they watching us. Like we say one thing, but they looking at us doing another thing. Cause nah, nigga, motherfuckers don't be giving out no old heads is selfish. My fellow old heads, listen, nigga. Them
I'm
niggas
letting
trying to
they
play,
know
they
you. I'm
keeping that
letting
shit to
they.
their motherfucking self. You
Yep.
can watch them niggas formulating the play, be like, yo, how you do that? You're like, yo, I don't know, son. I don't know, bro. Like,
They
yeah, you
ain't
got
sharing nothing.
nothing. Nothing.
And then they get mad at the young kids for going out there and finding a different way. Like even when they making money and
And
stuff, they
doing
do
it
it
100 times better.
and easy and
That,
100 times easier and 100
see,
Easier.
times
that's that.
easier.
Yep.
That's that
Exactly.
crab
That's
in
what
the
it
buck.
is.
That's that
Easier.
crab in the bucket mentality shit that I was just talking about, bro.
Because we
It's
because
like y'all ain't willing to first of all put yourself in a position to keep learning. Y'all mad at a young person who's showing you an efficient way of doing something. I bet you it's way more efficient than the way you thought that shit was gonna work. Not that you stupid, just that these young people come with better and brighter ideas.
and
Don't
they
Well,
top
get
off it.
lost
they
They,
in
work.
that. Don't get lost in that.
My fellow old heads is mad because these young niggas mastered working smarter, not harder.
Listen,
and you got up my fellow old head still
efficiency,
trying to
Keep it
drive
real.
that.
efficiency.
Oh, y'all niggas
Right.
is soft.
Yeah.
Y'all don't know that.
I'ma
Jokes on
speak.
you, motherfucker. That's how it's supposed to be. I don't want to work hard.
Word.
I'm gonna
I
speak from
don't want to be
yo.
like,
I'm gonna
oh,
speak from real
been
life.
told down. Like, get the fuck out of here.
Yo,
Nigga. I
I'm gonna
want to
speak
get my
from real
feet
life
up and make
experience.
as much money as a motherfucking can. Like,
Yo,
get the
peep
fuck
game.
out of here.
I'm gonna speak from live experience right now, yo. And this is the difference between what we're talking about. Either you adapt to the situation and you expand, grow, and learn and get better, or you stay stuck and you die, right? So y'all know I be doing my graphic design thing, right? You know what I'm saying? Making my hats, making designs and whatever. Yo, Chat GPT and all these other AI platforms made it so easy to design now. Bruh, I don't have to spend a lot of time editing, cutting pieces together, layering. I literally just type in the image I want, what I want it to look like, how I want it to be set up perfectly. You know what I'm saying? I hit enter and it gives me several designs.
But you got to understand, Jay, see what you just did? You just took your time to say, I can be better by using what I got. What
Now,
Leo just said was, there are people out here who stuck thinking that the shit that they're doing was the best way
now,
and not even
I
seeing
will,
You taking
that
the easy
forward
way out.
progress.
You
no,
cheating.
no.
Yeah.
Now,
You not
what
a
I
real
will say
graphic
is,
designer.
I take both skill sets. I take the new and I merge my experience and my talent because I still, excuse me, still got to touch up the image. And without my experience of knowing how to, being a graphic designer and edit certain things and move certain things, excuse me, drinking that Mountain Dew got me burping, and making the right edits and the right cuts, I wouldn't be able to, come up with a perfect design. So I say that to say you need both, y'all. So it takes
Right.
you got to
Right.
bridge the gap. Old
Right.
heads got to listen to the young boys and the young lads. So this way they get the information and what's new and what's current. And at the same time, we got to take our experience and knowledge of how to apply things and our work ethic and merge it with you know what I'm saying, merge it with what's new and what's going on and what's happening. And that's how everybody grow, yo.
You got to learn how to put efficacy into efficiency. That's exactly what you got to do. You got to put efficacy. How effective is the shit that you're doing as you know to do it with the efficiency of the new and everything that's going on with today? Exactly, Jay. And when you start adding them two together, then you'll be able to push forward. The thing that has to get put out of everybody's mind, and we said this all the time. I know it sounds like we're just running on this shit, but it actually works. Think positive about how you want to be in the fucking future. Positivity as far as gaining. Anything that you can gain, use it positively and you will grow. The shit will help you grow. And that's a lot of that. Like I said, you can't be stuck in a single mindset about how you're gonna do what you gotta do. Everything in life has got to be a positive. Positive means to grow, and you have to grow in order to get better, no matter where we're at, no matter what, even
That's
as an old head.
that's life, and that's life though. Life is
And
about
that's
growth.
life.
So you
Right.
look at it. That's why I don't understand. Like Leo said, I don't understand why some of these old heads are taking offense to it because you look at even before your generation, what they had to deal with. Then when your generation came along, things had evolved some. So y'all took advantage of what was there now. Then we started taking advantage of what came along in our era, and now the young generation is taking advantage of what they got. So, but we looking at in our generation, they're looking at it like, man, like I'll take for instance, I'm not the biggest music guru, but like you see how they had to grind it out back in the days. You got to go to every radio station and try to get somebody to play your music on the radio, and you got to do it out the trunk and all the other stuff. Nowadays, so like when Soldier Boy did it on going on social media and on YouTube or whatever, and put his video up, and got all
YouTube
those set, look,
rapping.
and he blew up from that. And everybody like, oh, that's some bullshit. That ain't real music. Blah 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 blah. That ain't how you do it. You mad because he found the easier way to do it, in a better way where
Fuck
he
was you
And
collect
thinking?
you know what it
more
is?
of the money, and he
You know
collect
what
Hmm.
it
more of the
is,
money from it.
Nate? You know what's funny? It's not even easier. It's just a different grind that they didn't know about because he still had to put out there and post. He still had to get out there and make the videos. He still had to do certain things that you know other people weren't privy to know the information of the grind. So it looked like it was easy because all they saw was the end product.
Well, I don't want to say call it easy, but we didn't have social media and stuff like that in our time.
Right.
That's what I'm just saying.
I
Like,
know. So
they're taking advantage of the technology that evolved over time. So
Yep.
And that's which is exactly what they should be doing.
No, I'm agreeing with
saying.
you. I'm just trying to say is that we certain old heads call it easy because they don't know how hard it is to actually do it. You know what I'm saying?
They benefit. But now they benefit from the same things now too.
Only the smart ones are.
Right, or the smart old heads are benefiting from it now.
The ones who know how to take advantage of it.
Yeah, you just wish it was around when you first came up. You're like, man, I'd probably be a billionaire by now if we'd have had this back in my day.
But you know what? You can't even speaking like that. You don't never really know. You're not really know. But you can't even say, and it don't even matter. You know what I'm saying? Because we didn't have it back then, but you got it now. So take advantage of what you have now.
There you go.
And move forward.
That's
who
what
cares
I was
about?
here.
Like
that's what I was hating.
Yeah.
That's what I was.
Who cares? Like
that's what you should do.
And you could just start from right now, from this very moment. You know what I mean? Take whatever it is that you do every day, and if you notice, just look at the formula of what you do, and then find somebody else on social media who does it, and follow their blueprint, and you do it your way.
Or just take the chance and try your own and see what the hell that can do.
Yeah.
Because you might be the one that be able to. All of a sudden, now you're the pioneer. You're the one who created.
You know why I say look at somebody?
One who does this shit.
You know why I say look at somebody? You know why I say look at somebody else? Because no idea is original. There's nothing new under the sun. It's not how you do it, but it's how it's done. You know what I'm saying? So if you could, every great person follows the blueprint of somebody else until they make their own blueprint. So
just like our music videos and our fucking theme songs for our shows. And if I didn't get shown that Suno by Leo, I wouldn't have had my own. All of a sudden, I created my own shit. I created my own.
Now, Unc think he Dr. Dre.
Right, him and
Art.
Thought
I was Dr.
Arthur came out with a whole album, Babyface.
He came out with a little. He came out with a little LP. He came out with the EP. He came out with the EP.
Son, like yo, he was in his groove, son.
You know, I agree with both of y'all. You and Unc were both saying that, and just the last part of it, that it kind of reminded me of when I was in school, taking business class, and they was talking about how I can't remember everything, but the last people are the ones that don't like change. So they're like always the last ones to get on things because they don't like change. They like things to just stay the way they are.
Mm-hmm.
And
that's usually the ones that's always complaining about the way things are changing.
And it's gonna be that, but we got so many examples of that shit in life, in everything that we do, bruh. We could be the difference. Let's be the matter of fact, everybody, if they're out here listening, you be the difference in your fucking life. You be the difference. Change that shit. Make it happen for yourself. It can happen. We can make that shit. We can start that right now. We can do it right now. We can do it right now. Not you, not me. We can do it right now. We can make that change.
It's enough out there for everybody to eat. Shit.
More no.
Yo, Leo, if you could change. If I could change.
Right, I haven't heard that in a while.
Word up.
Oh man. But nah, that definitely was up though. But yeah, we've been on the program for about an hour and a half. I think we had a definitely wonderful, well-rounded conversation tonight.
Done yet? No, we not done yet. We got. I need 10 minutes of football.
I want to talk about them.
I want to talk about football.
We stick to the program. 90 minutes. Yeah, that's the time we stuck.
Come on, okay. Give me 2 minutes. Give me 2 minutes.
All right.
Give a man 2 minutes.
Give me 2
minutes. Football time.
All right, here we go.
Talk your talk,
All right, here we go. NFL talk. Ladies and gentlemen, I need you to recognize that the Philadelphia Eagles is not as good as we thought they was.
Yeah, it doesn't even matter right now. Nobody want to hear that football talk.
It's not the only thing I got.
My bad, Unc. I just had to do that one time. My bad. I'm sorry.
Oh, you a Philly fan like that? I didn't know. Damn, shut.
You touched the
Go
nerve, Unc.
ahead. I don't mean to always. Yeah, you know where I'm coming
Why
with
you
that.
why you violate Unc like that?
All the
Because you know
time,
why?
bro.
Because you know why, yo, Leo. I'm gonna tell you why. You don't. Sometimes you don't pull up to the shows and whatnot. You know what I mean? Unc, Nate, Arthur, they all be throwing mad haymakers at me during the show. They be boo,
I
boo,
didn't know you was
boo,
a Philly
boo, boo,
fan. Well, I didn't
boo.
know
I be
you
like,
like Philly. I thought you was a Giants fan.
nah, I don't like nobody. I was just putting you on mute because you was like, let me get 2 minutes. Let me just get my 2 minutes. I was just being funny. But go ahead, get
Oh,
your
you
2
been
minutes.
kind of all right.
Look,
So,
look, hands up, Unc. I ain't gonna touch nothing.
all
Pause.
right, good. All right, so that was the first one. Yo, be careful of these damn New York Giants and this role they are. They're not gonna be that good, but they're gonna cause some trouble. And I gotta say, I already told y'all, Dak Prescott was gonna be the MVP of the league. Y'all better watch out. Dallas Cowboys running around. Second thing, congratulations to the Las Vegas Aces in the WNBA for that sweep that they just took on for the Phoenix Mercury, for the Mercury 4 times. Yo,
Wait,
bro,
hold on. What? They won 4 in a row?
That's
this
a
is their
yeah.
fourth
They're
champion.
the second team to do it.
Yep, yep. So no, they won 3 of the last 4. Remember, the New
No,
York
they won
Liberty
3
won
of
the
the
year
last 4
before.
of the
Oh yeah,
championship.
You're right.
Yeah,
You're right.
three
You're
of
right.
the
They,
Yeah.
last
they
four,
just
three of the
swept the
last.
series 4-0.
Yeah, it
That's
is
all.
September series
I don't know. It
4.
felt,
Yeah,
it felt like they won 4 in a row.
yeah, because you didn't even recognize. Because Aja Wilson has been dominating the damn WNBA since her inception, and y'all got to. And I don't know if y'all. I know Leo don't, because Leo tell you WNBA. But if y'all haven't cared about it, yo, Aja Wilson is one of the most complete female basketball players that I've seen in a long time. I'm a big Candace Parker fan and a big Lisa Leslie fan, but I have to admit, Aja Wilson is Asia Wilson. Asia, I said it once. Asia Wilson. She's a baller, yo. She's a real baller, and congratulations to them and doing what they did out there on the WNBA floor. That was quite an accomplishment for them.
And
Um,
the corrected my bad on game. The Houston Comets still are the only team to win 4 in a row.
and let's give a shout out to the Seattle Mariners,
And the Milwaukee Brewers,
the the Toronto Blue Jays,
the Milwaukee Brewers,
and
and the Los Angeles
and the
Dodgers.
Los Angeles Dodgers. Okay, all right.
Wait, what?
That
What the
Yo,
fuck? What?
that's
those
your
are the
pennant.
teams. Those are the teams playing for the pennants. Those
Oh,
are the
so
four
Leo,
teams playing.
who the Dodgers play?
the
They
Milwaukee
play
Brewers,
Milwaukee Brewers.
who is
The
the top
Milwaukee
team in the
Brewers.
National League.
So
Yep,
they gonna
and
smack the shit out them niggas, right?
They
yeah,
should.
we think that. Nate, you almost called this one right because you did say Seattle was gonna beat Detroit, didn't you?
No, I had Detroit actually, and
You had
then
Detroit.
honestly, Philly. That's a terrible way to lose the game. Unfortunately, I'm gonna be funny right now. Unfortunately, Executive Decisions canceled the MLB show because I thought we had Friday nights, but I don't know, niggas didn't want to do Friday.
Niggas
Yeah.
Friday
canceling.
night, I'm like Friday. I had video. I was ready. Niggas just
Wait,
straight.
Nate. Did you send any video to the group chat? Did you say, "Yo, we doing this at this time"?
We
You
do it
ain't.
every Friday.
Every Friday. That's what I try to tell him. That's what I try to tell him.
All of a sudden, he sent a message say, "Yo, y'all want to do a show tonight?" Oh, so fuck my show then. I guess that's why when I said, I guess I'm canceled. I guess the ratings wasn't
Yo,
coming in.
I was already asleep by the time that message came through. You should have listened. You should have been like, "Word." We do my show. Yo, come on, Nate. Stop acting like
Man,
we not savages in the group chat.
Well,
I had a whole new format for this past Friday too.
He read between the lines, talking about,
You're right,
oh,
exactly.
y'all want to do a show today.
Now
Like,
it wasn't even
word?
like that. It wasn't even like that because you know what? I guess I was still conditioned and used to us doing the show on Thursday for real.
We ain't did the Thursday in a minute.
He'll keep leaving.
Go.
Like,
Here we
ain't
go.
gonna blame me. Ain't gonna
But
act
nah,
like
it's all good. It's all good, love and joy. I mean, I got to because he tried to throw us under the bus about him knowing that he went, ladies and gentlemen, he's delusional about his Mets. I don't mind the Mets biasness, but he be throwing some delusional comments out about the Mets. So that's the only reason he's doing it. A team that couldn't even beat the worst.
And I muted him. You know what? Get some sound. What the fuck?
Now we don't take that Met blast.
Wow, that's whack.
And we getting Pete Alonso next year.
Yeah, we just gonna take Nate off. He talking real crazy. He talking real crazy.
God,
Not gonna tolerate that. We don't do that. You know what I mean?
Hey Nate, you didn't know this was state-run TV, did you?
Right.
Clip.
Exactly.
Get him up out of here.
I got the keys, man. I got the keys, man. Stop playing with me.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yo. That's crazy business.
Now see, Unc, I'm gonna be real with you. Next time you ask for a couple of minutes, let me get my 2 minutes. I'm not giving you your 2 minutes because that 2 minutes turned into 10 minutes, and then that 10 minutes, out that 10 minutes, 3 of those minutes turned into slander on my team and on me. So guess what? You shot down. No more extra 2 minutes. I thought you was gonna be a
did my
recap.
2 minutes. I'm done.
I thought it was gonna be a simple recap.
Because everybody else in here is
if
having
you
a
would have let me in the show, if you would have let me in the show,
it on me, you having a reverb.
Nah, 'cause
you having a reverb right now.
See,
you really reverb.
Leo. See, if y'all would have let me in the show when I wanted to end the show, it would have ended on some kumbaya peacefulness.
It's
now,
kumbaya now, nigga.
No, y'all chose violence. I chose violence.
Maybe that was the way it was supposed to go.
It was supposed to end on violence.
Maybe.
I see. Oh, that's why you had your fatigue on. You must have knew what it was about.
Leo changed the whole venue. That nigga went into another room. He changed it up. He just like, fuck this.
Leo came back talking about, all right, I see we chose violence. I gotta take my hoodie off. It's getting real in here. Ain't nobody gonna put a hoodie over my head and snuff me. Nah, all jokes aside. Now it's been a wonderful episode, man. Wonderful show, man. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate everybody who tapped in and tuned in. You know, again, please like, comment, subscribe, hit the notification bell on the YouTube channel. You know what I'm saying? Virtual Man Cave Podcast. We appreciate, you know what I'm saying? If you could do that and tell a friend to tell a friend. Yo, quick shout out to what is that? Meme Forge, whatever. You know, I don't mean to say your name wrong, but yeah, we appreciate, you know what I'm saying? You
Hey, it popped up again. Somebody added, what's this question about you guys of faith?
No, that was
from earlier, Unc. I'll just shout out his name.
Okay.
I'll just shout his name out and stuff like that. Just saying we appreciate him for tapping into it. And then before we get up out of here though, man, you know how we always do, man. Break down what you gotta say to the folks before we slide off. Nate, what you gotta say to the people?
I guess I'll just say from my experience today, friendships don't necessarily have to be somebody that you see every day on a regular basis. It can be somebody you haven't seen in 12, 13 years. It could be something small as keeping in contact by playing each other in dominoes online. And y'all will still be friends and talking trash about each other's football team. And then when you finally see each other again, you would think that y'all hung out every day. So, you know, cherish the people in your life that really do care about you and that really do check on you. Don't always think just because you spend time with somebody every day that they actually really care about you.
All right. Yo, Leo, what you got for the folks?
Yeah, I'll piggyback off Nate. Keep them motherfucking haters away. God damn.
What you got for the people, man? You look like you in a groove.
Too black, too strong.
Ooh.
Yo. Yo, listen. What you were saying, what Nate said, man. Just appreciate the people that you got in your life, the people that check up on you. And for the people who don't have anybody to check up on you or anything of that nature, find somebody, man. You better get a pen pal. Do something, man. There's ways out here. Just don't be alone in life, yo. We ain't meant to be islands. So be a peninsula, all right? On that note, we see y'all next week, man. We appreciate y'all tapping in and tuning in. We out of here, baby. Peace.
Yo, this
Hey, I didn't even hit the